Hey, what's up everyone? It's WereHogDX here, and today I would like to be covering this one new Sonic asymmetrical horror game that I haven't covered before in the past. And it has been a while since I made a video, it has been a while since I covered a new Sonic horror game for Roblox. And this one asymmetrical horror game in specific is very unique, and I do feel like everybody would be loving it. It doesn't feel like your everyday basic outcome memories Sonic asym game that you get these days. This is very unique, the gameplay is different, and for the time they have done a lot of progress in this game. And me personally, I see this being one of the most slept on ones because not much people do know about this game, so I am very excited to speak about it. Now please like, share, subscribe, comment down below what do you think everyone. We are trying to reach 20,000 subscribers very soon. When we do reach the set goal, I will be doing a giveaway, so please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and reach out to me on Discord to join the giveaway. And now let's get into it. So this Sonic asymmetrical horror game is Forgotten Islands, and this is a really unique game. Big shout out to Krat, thank you so much for giving me all the information I need to make this video, and this was a lot of help from Krat, so thank you so much. Everything that I do have is from Krat, so yet again, thank you so much. I like to start off with the game's roster, and that's from this one really cool photo that they made. This is the current roster, so not everything is final. Of course, there will be more characters, but we're starting with the executioners being Fleetway Supersonic and 2011X, the survivors being Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Mel Sonic, Eggman, and Cream the Rabbit. And if you didn't notice, then beside 2011X, there does seem to be this one crack with the red glow, which this could possibly be, of course, the next executioner. Who knows, this is probably Crimson X or someone, I don't know, that's a speculation, but they probably would be revealing that at some point. I'll start off with showing stuff for Fleetway Supersonic, starting with Fleetway Supersonic's renders. They could see a couple of over here, and from what I'm assuming, Fleetway possibly does have the most work on Fleetway and Sonic in this game. So there is a ton of stuff for Fleetway Supersonic like you could see over here, and as well as the fact that we also do have some in-game animations of Fleetway Supersonic, so please take a look. And of course, those were really cool, and we also do have some in-game gameplay of Fleetway Supersonic, so please take a look. And of course, that looked amazing. And when it comes to 2011X, we don't have much. we do have these models for 2011X, and 2011X is playable in-game, but I actually don't have a dedicated footage for 2011X's POV. But later on for one of the footages, I do have 2011X is the executioner, which I would be showing later on. But I do want to take a minute to appreciate the map that is in this game so far, which is actually Palm Tree Panic from Sonic CD, which looks really, really good, you could see in game. And of course, everything is a work in progress, so I do assume more would be added into these maps, but so far it looks really, really good. Now, starting with the survivors, we do have Sonic, and his renders look absolutely amazing. Honestly, I'm really, really surprised and shocked on how not enough people know about this game for how good the art is in this game. You can see over here, Sonic looks flawless, and there is a lot more for Sonic to show off, such as gameplay on Sonic, which is actually the homing attack, which you all will really be surprised for how good this looks. So please take a look. And yet again, that looked really, really good. And we do have a description on Sonic, which if you haven't already noticed, Sonic has 3 abilities being Spin Dash, Peel Out, and Homing Attack. Now the character description for Sonic the Hedgehog, which Crack gave me, is Sonic has Drop/Spin Dash, Peel Out, and Homing Attack. Drop Dash works as expected, but if you don't jump, you can charge the Spin Dash till you have full charge and get some good speed. Peel Out works the same, and Homing Attack has Sonic charge up for a sec, then dash towards the killer in a ball mid-air, and you hit the button multiple times to do 3 to 5 back-to-back homing attacks, as example how the homing attack was in the video. And when it comes to the range and stuff, I did hear that things would get adjusted. So if you guys are thinking that the EXE is getting launched a little too much or anything like that, I have heard that they will be adjusting these things. The next character is Tails, which yet again, we don't have anything on Tails just yet other than renders. And the next character being Eggman, which we do have, of course, these renders for Eggman. Alongside, we also have 2 clips of animations for Eggman. So please take a look. And of course, that looked awesome. And the next character that we have is Cream the Rabbit, which Cream actually does have a description alongside these renders, which is Cream has heal, glide, and chow support, which allows her to heal a teammate from far away or give them a protection bubble, which is like 1 hit of dodge counter. Her heal is 1 big plus over heal that goes down slowly after it's gained. The next character is Amy Rose, which Amy does not have anything ready just yet. You could see in the photo that she is there in the roster, but there isn't really any renders or anything like that ready just yet. The next character we have is Knuckles, which Knuckles' renders look really, really good. And especially for this animation that I'm about to show y'all, I really like the cel-shaded texture that they have for the survivors especially, because I'm noticing that they do have a difference between how the executioners look and how the survivors look, which the survivors do have a cel-shaded look. And please take a look on this one really, really cool animation. And honestly, after seeing that, I'm really excited to see what else is left for this game that we could see more in the future, because in such an early state, well, I wouldn't really know if it's early or no, because all we do know is that they just created all this really fast and they have done an amazing job. Big credits to them. And I'm really happy to see how good these renders look for the characters. And the next character is Metal Sonic, which you could see the renders over here. Alongside, we do also have a description for Metal Sonic, which is lastly, for the example showcase, we'll explain Metal Sonic. So his counter ability makes him turn red and static, like if he's attacked, then the executioner gets stunned, and it can be on as long as you want, but Metal Sonic take damage quickly when he's in the state, so you have to know how to use it, which you could see this one reference photo from one of the classic Sonic games. He has a self-repair benefit when with Tails and Eggman, and he has two versions of destructive charge. One that's normal and one that stuns for a bit, a supercharge when you click it again. He goes very fast and stuns for a long time, but the downside is he takes more damage from doing it. And there is a lot of gameplay that we do have on Metal Sonic, which I'd like to show you all, and then I would like to break it down because there is a lot that you could see into this gameplay, so please take a look. And there is a lot to notice from that amazing gameplay. First of all, of course, seeing multiple Sonics and multiple Metal Sonics. I do know for a fact that, of course, this is because this is dev gameplay and they're experimenting around with what you could do in the game. But you could notice that, first of all, there was 2011X in the first clip, and you could see that when 2011X grabs you, there is a proper QuickTime event, very similar to how it is in Sonic Unleashed. And next up, you could notice that there was actually two proper versions of Metal Sonic's destructive charge. The first one where Mel just went, and the second one where it kind of had more of that blow up animation and then launching towards. But you can notice how fast this move is. That Metal grabs the character, flies around with the character, and then just kind of hits him to the wall. Very similar to how Neo Metal was in Outcome Memories, but this is just for the base Metal Sonic. And you could clearly tell that the way how they're going with this game is that every character has a lot of over-the-top moves, and it's more of a faster paced game, similar to how you have the actual Sonic game. So they're basically aiming, I guess, to make it feel more like a Sonic game, but of course this is a horror ASIM game. And this does kind of remind me on how Beneath the Eclipse is, that they're aiming to make it feel like Sonic Adventure. This over here, they're kind of aiming to mix around a lot of the stuff that's in the original Sonic games to make it more true to the Sonic franchise, which I'm really happy to see this. This is why I found this game to be so unique, because the amount of stuff that they're adding in this game is really, really cool. It's not just a simple reskin of Outcome Memories or anything like that. They're really going over the top to make this game as unique as possible and make it its own original thing, which I'm very confident that in the future this game will be looked upon to be one of the better Sonic ASIM games, because the progress that they're doing so far, I am pretty confident to say that we might actually get something playable for this game in the future. Who knows, maybe some sort of demo or test map or anything like that, because they have been doing a lot of good progress. But lastly, I would like to say that Forgotten Islands does need VFX artists, SFX artists, 3D animators, and map designers, so you guys should really reach out to them. I will be putting the link to their Discord down in the description. So if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below what do you think. And we are trying to reach 20,000 subscribers very, very soon. When we do reach the set goal, I will be doing the giveaway. So please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and reach out to me on Discord to join the giveaway. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. So until next time, everybody, see y'all.